Dear students and viewers, welcome back to my online class. Today I'll talk about completing sentence, especially I'll focus on some rules of completing sentence. Dear students, you know, if you want to get full marks in completing sentence in your HSC exams, you have to know some rules. And today I'll talk about some rules of completing sentence. So let's start our online class. Let's start our online second class. Dear students, I'll talk about some topics today, that is as if, as though, or it's time or it is high time, use of no sooner had, scarcely had and hardly had, and use of to and to, so that, least, as long as, so long as, provided that, providing that, let alone, and had better. Actually, I'll talk about these rules in this class. The first rule of our class today, that is use of as if or as though. Use of as if or as though. Let's see the structure. Present indefinite tense, as if, as though, past indefinite tense. Here I'll talk today two structures, that is present indefinite tense, as if, as though, past indefinite tense. For example, she walks as if, as though she were ill. Thomas speaks as if, as though he were a minister. Look at here, we use present indefinite tense at first, then as if, as though, then we use past indefinite tense. This means that if you find incomplete sentence, that is using, if you have to complete sentence using as if, as though, then you have to follow the structure. That is present indefinite tense. If you find here present indefinite tense, you have to use past indefinite tense. But if you find here past indefinite tense, you have to use here past perfect tense. So she walks as if she were ill. So here we use present indefinite tense, then you use as though, then past indefinite tense. Look at the another structure of these rules. Past indefinite tense, as if, as though, past perfect tense. So she walked as if, as or as though she had been ill. Tom spoke as if, as though she had been a minister. Look at here, I use here past indefinite tense, then as if, as though, then past perfect tense. So you have to complete the sentence using as if, as though, following these two structures. First structure is present indefinite tense, as if, as though, then past indefinite tense. Second structure is, if you find past indefinite tense, then you have to use as if, as though, then past perfect tense. Let's see the other rules. Rule 2, use of it is time, it is high time, or about time. Look at the structure of this sentence. If you want to complete sentence using this rule, or it is time, it is high time, you have to follow this structure. That is, it is time to, then present form of verb. It is time, you have to use to, then present form of verb. Look at the example. It is time to start the work. It is time to start the work. It is time to leave the place. So at first I use it is time, then to, then present form of verb, then others. So it is the structure 1. Structure 2 here, look at the structure 2. It is time, then subject, then past form of verb. Look at here, if you use it is time then subject, you have to use past form of verbs. For example, it is time we went home, or it is time they earned their livelihood. It is time we went home. Here it is time, I use it is time, then I use we subject, then past form of verb. This is the second rule, and there is another rule, that is third rule, structure of third structure. Look at here. It is time, then you have to use for, then personal object, then to, then present form of verb. It is time for us to attack the enemy, or it is time for them to start the work. At first I use it is time, then for, then personal object, then to, then present form of verb. So, dear students, if you want to complete sentence using this rule, that means it's time, it's high time or about time, you have to follow these three structures to complete sentence. Look at here again, I repeat it for you. It is time, then you have to use only to, then present form of verb. It's time to start the work. It's time to leave the place. It's time to play cricket. But if you use a subject, if you use subject, it is time, after this time, then you have to use past form of verb. Look at here, it's time. Subject we, then past form of verb. It's time we went home. So if you use here to, then you have to use the present form of verb. But if you use here subject, then you have to use past form of verbs. This is the third structure. It's time to use for, then personal object, then present form of verb. So it is time for us to attack the enemy. At first I use it's time, then for, then personal objects, then to, then present form of verb. So this is this three structure you have to follow if you complete the sentence using this rule. Let's see the next rules. Use of to. The Bangla meaning of eto je. Use of to. Then look at the there is two structure. You have to follow two structure if you want to complete sentence using this rule. So here you see to, then adjective, then to, the present form of verb. This man is too old to work. This man is too old to work. Here I have to use to, then adjective, then to, then present form of verb. You are too short to touch the roof. Again I use here to, then adjective, then to, then present form of verb. So there is another structure. You have to use to, then adjective or adverb, then for, then personal objects, then to, then present form of verb. The load is too heavy for me to carry. The problem was too hard for them to solve. It is too interesting for us to overlook. Look at here, is one example. At first I use to, then adjective, then for, then personal objects, then to, then present form verb. So the students, if you want to complete sentence using to, then you have to follow these two structures. I repeat it for you. At first you have to, then adjective, then to, and present form of verb. But I don't use here for or personal objects. So this man is too old to work. লোকটি এত বৃদ্ধ যে সে কাজ করতে পারে না. Same here, there is similarity between the two structures, but I have to use just for and personal objects. To adjective or adverb for personal objects, to then present form of verb. Here it is too interesting for us to overlook. It's to, then adjective, then for, then personal objects, again to, then present form of verb. So if you want to complete sentence using to or to, you have to follow these two structures. Rule 4, here you see there is another rule, use of no sooner than, scarcely when, hardly when. You look at here, no sooner than, scarcely when, hardly when or after. There is three structure. If you want to complete sentence following this rule, you have to follow these three structures. Now I'll explain these three structure for you. No sooner had past perfect tense, you have to use then past indefinite. Please look at here, no sooner, past perfect, then past indefinite. For example, no sooner had I gone out then he came. No sooner had I gone. There is past perfect tense, then I use then past indefinite tense. Scarcely barely had past perfect tense, when or before past indefinite tense. You see there is similarity between two structure. Just changes here. You have to use, when you will use no sooner, then you have to use then. When you will use scarcely or barely, you have to use when or before. So look at the example. Scarcely had I reached the station when the train left. So I use here when. This is another structure. Hardly had past perfect tense, when or before past indefinite tense. This is the same structure. If you use hardly, then past perfect tense, then you have to use when or before, then past indefinite tense. Hardly had he reached the college when the examination began. Look at here, I use hardly, then past perfect tense, then when, then past indefinite tense. The basic difference between two structures is that when you use no sooner, then you have to use then. When you use scarcely or barely, you have to when or before. When you use hardly, then you have to use when or before. Dear students, if you want to complete sentence using these rules, so you have to follow these three structure. Rule 5, use of least. Use of least. Here, this is important for you. This is important rule for you. Least. Least শব্দের অর্থ পাশে বয় হয়, or fear of that, or যদি ঘটে by chance. এটি নেগেটিভ অর্থ প্রদান করে. This means least gives us negative meaning. This is only one structure. You have to follow this structure if you want to complete sentence using least. So see that subject, verb, least, then second subject, then should, might, would, then present form of verb. Actually you should use we use mainly should, but in some case you have to use would or might. For example, you see we run most of the way, least we should be late, or read hard, least you should fail. He was asking fast, least he should be miss the train. The student, look at here, we use subject, then verb, then others, then you use least, then second subject, then should, then be or present form of verb. So I repeat it, here least শব্দের অর্থ পাশে বয় হয় or for fear that or by chance. So you have to follow this structure. If you want to complete this sentence using these rules, so subject, verb, least, subject, second subject, then should, might, would, the present form of verb. Read hard, least you should fail. Least, then you should fail. We use should and present form of verb. So let's see the another rules. Rule 6. Use of so that or dear students, let's see the another rules. Let's see rule 6. Use of so that or in order that. If you want to complete sentence using this rule, you have to follow two structure. There are two structure. Let's see the structure. Clause present tense so that in order that subject can may. This means clause, if clause is present tense, you have to use can or may and the present form of verbs. But if clause is past tense, you have to use could or might and present form of verb. So let's see the example. The boy reads more so that he can make a good result. We eat food so that we can get strength. We work hard so that he can earn more money. Look at the structure. He works hard. The clause is present indefinite tense, then we use so that or you can use in order that, then subject, then can, then present form of verb. So this example follow this structure. Clause present tense so that or in order that, then subject, then can, then present form of verb. This is another structure. That means if clause is past tense so that in order that, then you have to use subject, could or might, then present form of verb. So let's take example. He went to shop in order that he could sell her shirt. I saved some money in order that I could buy some books. Look at here, the clause is the present past indefinite tense, past tense, so that I in order that, then subject, then I use could, then present form of verb. So if you want to complete sentence using so that or in order that, you have to follow this two structure. I think you can. Let's see the another example. Use of so that, so dot dot that. Here, that means you have to use here some words. The Bangla meaning of so that is etoi je. So there is two structure, and you have to follow these two structure if you want to complete sentence using so that. Let's see. Structure 1, subject, verb, the present form verb, so, then adjective or adverb. Listen here, this dot dot here you have to use adjective or adverb, then that, then subject, then can or cannot, then present form of verb. Look at structure again. If here the present tense, then you have to can or cannot. But if you hear past tense, then you have to use could or could not. So subject is structure is subject, the present form verb, so that, so, then adjective or adverb, then that, then second subject, then can or cannot, the present form of verb. For example, he is so expert that he can solve it easily. She is so intelligent that she can understand it quickly. So listen here, she is, then we use so, then adjective, then that. We use an adjective between so and that. Then second subject, then I use can, as it is the here present indefinite tense, I use can, the present form of verb and others. So this example for this structure. So second structure is that here subject, the past form of verbs, su, again su, you use su, then adjective or adverb, then that, then second subject, then could or could not. Here, look at here, if I use here past tense, could or could not. If I here present tense, can or cannot. Other things are same. So the patient was so weak that he could not walk. Listen here, this past tense, then I use so, then adjective, then that, then subject, could not. Their thoughts were so dry that they could not speak. So these two examples for this structure. The basic difference between two structures are if verb is present tense, so you have to use can or cannot. If the verb is past tense, you have to use could or could not. This is the basic difference between two structures. So I think you can solve, or you can complete sentence using these rules. And if you want to complete sentence using this rule, or that means so that you have to follow these two structures. Next, let's see the next rules. Now I will discuss another rule. That means use of provided, providing that, if, whether, in case. The Bangla meaning of these words, judi. So if you want to complete sentence using these words, you have to follow this structure. And you can, following this structure, you can easily complete sentence using these words. For example, at first you have to use a sentence or subject verbs, then providing that, if, whether, in case, then you have to use subject, verb, and others. Just mean at first you have to use a sentence, then you have to use these words, then another sentence. She will shine in life, provided that, or you can use providing that, if, whether, in case, she works hard. জীবনে সে কি শাইন করবে যদি সে কঠোর পরিশ্রম করে। I must agree to go providing that my expenses are paid. I have bought a chicken in case her sisters stay to lunch. I am sure whether or if I will have time. Here you see, I at first use a sentence, then providing that these words, then another sentence. So you have to use a meaningful clause or sentence after this word, providing that, if, whether, or in case, to complete sentence. I think now you will be able to complete sentence using this word, following this structure. Now let's see the next rule. Use of rule number 9, use of as long as or so long as. The meaning of this as long as so long is যতক্ষণ পর্যন্ত এ ধরনের সেন্টেন্স দ্বারা কন্ডিশন প্রকাশ পায়। মনে রাখতে হবে যে as long as so long as সাধারণত কি অ্যাফার্মেটিভ ক্লজ ব্যবহৃত হয়। সো সাবজেক্ট ভার্ব as long as or so long as, second subject or affirmative verb. Look at here, affirmative verb. I will remember that day as long as যতক্ষণ পর্যন্ত I live বেঁচে থাকি। Write here as long as it rains. You may take my cars so long as you drive carefully. Allah will be with us so long as our aim is honest. So here at first I use a sentence, then as long as, then affirmative sentence. So following this structure you can complete sentence using as long as or so long as. Now next rule. Would that, if, had, I wish, I desire ইত্যাদি। Would that, if, had, I wish, I desire ইত্যাদি কোনো সেন্টেন্সের শুরুতে বসে অসম্ভব ইচ্ছা, আকাঙ্ক্ষা প্রকাশ করে। এই ধরনের সেন্টেন্সকে পাস্ট আনরিয়েল ফ্যাক্ট অর সাবজেক্টিভ পাস্ট টেন্স বলা হয়। এর গঠন পাস্ট সিম্পল টেন্সের মতো হলেও প্রেজেন্ট কিংবা ফিউচার টেন্সের অর্থ প্রকাশ করে। উল্লেখ্য যে এ ধরনের সেন্টেন্সের বি ভার্ব ব্যবহৃত হলে সর্বদা ওয়ার বসে। ইয়েস, look at here. If you use be verb in sentence, you have to use where. So the student look at very carefully the structure, because very important this structure, because students sometimes do mistake here. Would that, if, subject, the past form of verbs, then others. Would that, if, subject, then past form of verbs and others. And you have to use the note of exclamation here, look at here, and had, if you use had, then subject, object, others. But if you use I wish or I desire, then subjects, the past form of verbs and others. So now see the example. If I were a child again, at first I use if, then subject, then past form of verbs. But I look at here, I use where. Okay, a child again. If I were a child again, at first if, subject, past form of verbs, but where, a child again. So would that, he stood first in the exam. At first I use would, that, then subject, the first form of verbs. Had I the wings of the birds. At first had, then I, subject, the wings, the object of the objects. I wish it were Saturday. So this example for this structure. If you use would that or I wish or I desire, then subject, past form of verbs. But if you use had, then subject, object. So flow this structure to complete sentence using would that, if, had, I wish or I desire. Now let's see the next role. Use of let alone. Yes, rule number 11, use of let alone, এর অর্থ হলো বাবা যায় না, একথা বলা নিষ্প্রয়োজন, তো দূরের কথা ইত্যাদি। let alone সাধারণত নেগেটিভ অর্থ প্রকাশ করলেও ক্ষেত্র বিশেষ অ্যাফার্মেটিভ অর্থ প্রকাশ করতে পারে। So there are two structure. You have to flow this two structure. You have to give importance on two structure if you want to complete sentence using let alone. Structure 1, subject, negative verb. Look at here, negative verb. আর here affirmative verb. Subject, negative verb, তুলনামূলক ছোট বস্তু, comma, let alone, বড় বস্তু। He can't swim 1 kilometer, let alone 10 kilometers. সে 1 কিলোমিটার সাঁতার কাটতে পারে না, আর 10 কিলোমিটার দূরে কথা। So at first I use subject, then can't, negative verb, then ছোট বস্তু, then comma, let alone, then বড় বস্তু। She can't visit a small town, let alone a big city. So second structure, this structure is opposite of this structure. Subject, affirmative verb. Here I use negative verb, but here affirmative verb, বড় বস্তু, comma, let alone, then তুলনামূলক ছোট বস্তু। Example, I can purchase 10 shirts, let alone 1 shirt. Lisa may get first division, let alone third division. Lisa first division পেতে পারে, third division ব্যাপারই না, এরকম। So look at the two structure, subject, negative verb. If you use negative verb, then ছোট বস্তু, comma, let alone, then তুলনামূলক বড় বস্তু বসাতে হবে। But if you use affirmative verb, then প্রথমে at first বড় বস্তু বা comma, then let alone, then ছোট জিনিস বসাতে হবে। So there are two, for example here, this example for these two structure. So the students look at the structure very carefully if you want to complete sentence using let alone. Now I will discuss another role. সাবজেক্টের ঠিক পরে যদি টুগেদার উইথ, অ্যালং উইথ, অ্যাকম্পানিড বাই, অ্যাজ ওয়েল অ্যাজ, উইথ, ইনক্লুডিং ইত্যাদি থাকলে এদের পূর্বের অংশটিকে সাবজেক্ট হিসেবে ধরা হয় বিদায় পূর্ব অংশের সাবজেক্টটি সিঙ্গুলার হলে ভার্ব সিঙ্গুলার এবং সাবজেক্টটি পুরো হলে ভার্ব পুরো হবে। I repeat it, together with, along with, accompanied by, as well as, with, including ইত্যাদি শব্দগুলা পূর্বের অংশটিকে সাবজেক্ট ধরা হয়। তো পূর্বের সাবজেক্ট অনুসারে কি ভার্ব সিঙ্গুলার হবে আর ভার্ব প্লুরাল হবে। Look at here, the singer along with his parents, manager and some friends. The singer along with parents, manager and some friends is going to the party. I use here is. Why? There is singer, parents, manager, some friends, but I use is. Why? Because here that's what along. Along এর আগে হলো দ্য সিঙ্গার, এই সিঙ্গার হলো মেইন সাবজেক্ট হিয়ার। এই সিঙ্গারের আলোকে এখানে কি ইজ হয়েছে, যেহেতু সাবজেক্ট সিঙ্গুলার ভার্ব সিঙ্গুলার। ইফ দ্য সাবজেক্ট আর প্লুরাল ভার্ব will be plural. Dear students and viewers, thank you for watching my online second class. I want to request you, please stay home, wash your hands and wear masks if you go outside, because you are the future of our country. Thank you all.